Hey, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to another news video. Today I'm going to be talking about WrestleMania ticket sales, Roman Reigns' Roadblock status, Titus O'Neil leaving WWE, and the list goes on and on and on. All coming up next. Alright, so check this out. Guess who's back in the ring training for some action? Seth freaking Rollins. Yes, that's right. The guy who got injured back in November. Man, I remember that. It was the first week of November. I was at Disney World at Animal Kingdom watching a show. I don't know exactly what it was. I think it was Flights of Wonder. Anyways, got a notification on my phone saying that Seth Rollins has been injured somewhere overseas. Was it Dublin, Ireland? I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But that was devastating. And things were just starting to get better for Seth Rollins. He was wrestling by himself. He didn't have J&J security. They were finally letting him wrestle by himself. And then the injury took place. And it took him out for 6 to 9 months, depending on how fast he heals, how fast he could come back. All we know is that he's back in the ring training for some more. Okay, last week sometime there was a news floating around the internet that the WrestleMania tickets were very low and Vince McMahon is really upset about this upcoming year's WrestleMania ticket sales. Well, look at this article. It states that there are 84,000 tickets officially sold as of March 8th. Now, we don't know if, most of the tickets have been bought for reselling purposes or, bought by brokers. Who knows? All I know is that I think it's gonna get really close to around maybe 90,000. I'm gonna take a safe bet and say about 90,000. Could be 91,000, but let's just say right at 89 or 90,000. What do you guys think? Post a prediction right now. Okay, let's reveal Roadblock's official announced matches. Before the time Reigns had his nasal surgery. Apparently, Reigns was set to face Sheamus for Roadblock, and obviously that's not going to take place, simply because he's still recovering from his nasal surgery. And also the fact that, please do note that the whole entire card will not be aired up on WWE Network. We're probably going to end up seeing maybe 2 hours worth of Roadblock. But then again, I really think that Reigns is set to come back pretty soon. If it's not this Sunday, probably this upcoming Monday. By a surprise? I don't know. I want to say that Dean and Triple H match is going to end up in a no contest this Sunday, and then Reigns will come out, spear Triple H. What do you think about that? Or do you think that they'll probably end up saving that for Raw? What do you think? Post a prediction. And here's an update on Titus O'Neil's situation. He basically said that he's more successful than he ever was before. He's going to finish out the contract and see what happens from there. See, I honestly think that, this happened to a wrong person at the wrong time. Could have been John Cena or The Rock. I don't know, because people question that. Okay, let's see if The Rock did that to Vince McMahon or John Cena, they would have never got suspended. But then again, question yourself. John Cena or The Rock, do you see them doing this type of stuff? No. I mean, it could be anybody. It could be Curtis Axel. It could have been Bo Dallas. They could have suffered the same consequences. I think Titus O'Neil, he's not mad whatsoever. He's very disappointed at the fact that this happened. Honestly, it could have been a 30-day suspension. Rather than a 90-day suspension, then they dropped it down to 60-day. Now, the dude is missing out on WrestleMania. I don't know when exactly does his contract expire. I wouldn't like him to disappear like that. after when his contract expires, you know. It's kind of sad that this is happening to him. The good thing about this whole situation is that he's owning to it. He takes full responsibility about this whole situation. Alright, now let's get down to the family business. Vince, Triple H, Stephanie, and Shane McMahon. I just got done reading this article and I just wanted to make sure I cover up most of the points. And I didn't know about this whole situation. And obviously, we're, we live on dirt sheets and find out the rumors. And we probably will never find out the whole situation anyways. But it's still kind of cool to see whatever's going on backstage between the McMahon family. Okay, so from my understanding, it looks like everybody's been talking about this backstage, how they have been going back and rewriting the segments, the script itself, before they go out and cut the promo. I'm talking about the Shane McMahon promo, how he has mentioned recently how Vince McMahon is out of the touch, who can't do anything for the roster, the talent, how everybody's getting injured, some of the stuff that's actually happening in real life right now, pointing out the real facts, and everybody's been taking note of that, and basically taking this as a, hey, this is a bright light, and Shane McMahon is really going to do good for us. Now, the real story is this, that one of the reasons why Shane McMahon left the company in 2009 was basically how he found out that Triple H and Stephanie were going to take over the company. When I say take over the company, what I'm trying to say is this, what they're actually doing right now. They really haven't taken over the company. They probably have shares. They have some leading executive roles. Basically, they're on TV. Besides being on WWE television, I'm talking about like the front cover people who talk for the company. That's what I'm trying to say. I guess Shane wanted to be the part of that business, but he walked out. And he's back now, and he's throwing in some real facts. The fact that he's a McMahon. He's the one who's supposed to be doing this. And also on top of that, whatever's actually happening in real life. This is leading, McMahon and the script writers to go back and change the script. But Shane McMahon has been missing out on his lines. He just goes out and talk like you're actually supposed to. But then again, they want him to read, quote unquote, what the script says. So there's a mini battle going on backstage. Vince has been really ticked off about this whole situation. But then again, that's his son. Now, all fun and games. I think that everybody would love to see not an invasion storyline type of thing, but kind of like a winner-take-all Survivor Series thing between Shane McMahon versus the Authority. But we all know that's not going to happen. Also, the fact that the two general managers running for, the two shows or something like that, leading up to Survivor Series time frame, I can't see that happen. I just don't know why. I don't think it's going to happen. So, I really think it comes down to Vince McMahon. I don't think he's mad at his own family members. He just wants everybody to be happy. I'm not talking about the fans. I'm talking about like his own family members. He's trying to do the right thing. But he doesn't like the fact how everybody's trying to correct him. Or when they bring up stuff like this, like how he's out of touch, how he's stuck in the past, and how, the company will be better, basically the fact after when he dies. The problem is this. Vince is not moving on. He doesn't like the dirt sheets, and that's the problem. We live in a different world. The 20 years ago, wrestling was totally different, man. You can't even compete with the the wrestling today, everybody depends on the rumors and whatever's going on within the company. You know, it's not like you can't make everybody believe, okay, this is what you're gonna get. Roman Reigns is a good guy, Triple H is a bad guy. Instead, people cheer for Triple H, Reigns get booed. Hulk Hogan, the crappiest wrestler. Yes, I said it. The crappiest wrestler. Can't wrestle worth a flip. I said it. He was the top guy of the company for the longest time in the golden era. Now tell me if that's the truth or not. We didn't have dirt sheets back then, and there were other superstars that were actually way much more better than Hulk Hogan. So what do you have to say about that? Anyways, post your comments and let me know about this whole situation. What do you guys think about the whole McMahon family drama? Leave a like on this video whenever you guys get a chance. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.